Hello friends, if you are having trouble with CAT VARC, then please try Bodhee Prep's VARC course designed by me. For details, read the message in the video description below.
So hello everyone, today we are going to learn 10 different words and these words will also be discussed in the context in which they have been used. So for example, we have the first sentence here, we have the second sentence here, and the third one, the fourth one, and fifth one, right? So we have five different sentences, and these sentences have 7 to 8 different words, and we are going to learn the meaning of those words, right? So let's read the first sentence. The government's intention to launch the world's largest health insurance program, the National Health Protection Scheme, raises an important issue. Should the focus be on the demand side of the healthcare finance when the supply side, the public health infrastructure, is in shambles? Now, the word that we have is shambles, and it means basically when you say that something is in shambles, something is in chaos, something is in complete mess, something is in complete disorder. So please note these meanings down, people. When I say that something is in shambles, it basically means something is in chaos, something is in mess, something is in complete disorder, or we might even say disarray. So when something is in a state of confusion or disorder or chaos, then we say that that thing is in shambles, right? So here the author says that the public health infrastructure is in shambles, is in chaos, is in mess, is in disorder, is in disarray, right? So these are the synonyms of the word shambles. Let's have a look at the second sentence. Unless the public health system can compete with private in utilizing funds from insurance schemes, medical care will remain elusive. So here we have the new word elusive. Again, we can guess the meaning of this term, and we all know that when something is elusive, then it is basically difficult to catch. So when you have something that is difficult to catch, we call that it is elusive. Medical care will remain elusive for those who need it most, in a sense that something will remain far away from those who need it most. And what is the synonym of the word elusive? We have many synonyms. The first one is, of course, when something is elusive, something is subtle or something is deceptive, correct? So subtle or deceptive, or we can also use the word illusory, right? When something is full of illusion, it's illusory. Or something is baffling, so this word also fits in here. So what we have the synonyms for the word elusive: subtle, deceptive, illusory, baffling, difficult to catch, difficult to perceive, right? So these are the synonyms of the word elusive. Now let's go to the next sentence. While both benefited people living below the poverty line, the over-reliance on private hospitals and poor monitoring watered down. See, when you water down something, you basically, it means to reduce the effectiveness of something. So to reduce the effectiveness of something basically means to water down that thing. So here again, it's a phrasal verb. So two words have come together to give you a new meaning, and that meaning is to reduce the effectiveness of something. So you can say that the activities done by the children has watered down my you can say has watered down my effort, or watered down basically the effectiveness of the impact, right? Perverse incentives can drive the private sector to sabotage schemes that are not well monitored. So what is perverse basically? Perverse basically means improper, right? So when something is improper, something is wayward, something is against what is intended, that is basically perverse. The word perverse has many meanings, and the context in which it has been used here means basically improper, wayward, or something that is contrary to the intended purpose, right? So that is the word perverse. And when you look at the word sabotage, sabotage basically means to cause deliberate harm. So when you cause deliberate harm or damage to something, so deliberate harm or damage to something is basically sabotage. So you are trying to sabotage my reputation. That means you are deliberately trying to harm or damage my reputation, right? So this is the meaning of the word sabotage, and it's quite clear from the context. There can be much gain from the NHPS if the government views it as a first step towards universal healthcare rather than a panacea. Panacea basically means a solution, a universal solution. So many of you cat takers would say that the hard work is the panacea of all cat problems. That means basically, if you want to overcome the cat problems or the cat related issues, then the hard work is the panacea, or I can say a universal miraculous solution. So the word panacea is again a beautiful word here. So how many meanings we have learned today? One, two, three, four, five words. At the same time, we have got the different synonyms as well, right? Chaos, mess, disarray, illusory, baffling. So we have almost learned 15 words from this short video. Please do subscribe and recommend this to others as well. Thank you.